Well, no sound. What's up? And I was just a going. What's up, everybody? It's your Quilty BFF, Matt Cox, and I am working on this free pattern by 3 Yard Quilts today. And if you are just coming in, make sure you pay your taxes at the door and give me that thumbs up so that we can push this video out to the Quiltyverse and let them know that you enjoy hanging out with me and the content on this channel. Also, if you haven't done so, check out my Notions for Notions video this week. It's of that tiny little ironing board that everybody loves. Hey, Adele. What's up, Sonia? Cheryl, thank you. Cheryl, is that Cheryl Lynn? Oh, Cheryl, yeah, thank you so much for telling me. I am good for, I don't know what's going on with the sound not coming in automatically anymore. It used to. So, I was working on cutting that Modernly Morgan pattern, and we're still going to knock that out, but that's going to be not coming up next. That'll be in 2 weeks. Ooh, Adele, are you unpicking? What's up, Rebecca from Austin? How you doing today? Ooh, you unpicking stitches. It's all right. No worries. You've got this. You will revisit it. It will be fine. So today in Quilty Business, I was working on these t-shirts that I keep saying are going to be available in January, and they will be. I am just doing a few final things that I think you guys are going to love, 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 love. Oh, you got an HD9. Just keep going. Just keep sewing on it. You're going to get comfortable. It's fast. It's a different feel. It's a different feel than my other machine, but man, will it go. It's such a strong machine. Yep. But because it's a straight stitch machine and it doesn't have too many features, it's more of a just feeling, getting the feeling for it. I love mine. I sew on it every day. Every day. All right. I got you. Which needle? Which thread? Yeah, I'm actually taking a class, and I know I said I wasn't taking any more classes because I don't enjoy taking classes. Don't like it. And I don't know who told me to try to take a class because that class has homework. Like there's some stuff that I need to prepare. When? When am I supposed to prepare these things? How? I don't know. Guess it'll get done. But there's some homework and I need to check out some different feet. Actually, yeah, I'm going to have to bust out that box of feet that I bought for my HD9 and see how that goes. I want to say I bought a Teflon foot for it. and I'm going to have to use it for the first time because I need to sew some vinyl. The class is for some project bags, and I want some because my friends have them and they look really cool, and I don't want to be left out. Totally FOMO, and I refuse to let them have more of them, and I not even have one set. So I need to pick out my fabric, and I'm deciding whether or not, what's up, Kathleen? You made it. So I'm deciding whether or not I want to purchase fabric, or do I want to purchase fabric, or do I just want to shop my stash? And so I was like, well, what do I want the bag to be? And most roads lead to Disney or Tula. That's just what it is. Most roads lead to Disney or Tula. So of course everybody was like, well, just get some Tula, do a Tula. But I'm kind of not, I'm like, I'm between collections right now. The collection that's out right now is okay. It's just not my favorite. So I'm like, all right. The one that came out before that, I worked that sucker until I couldn't work it anymore. But I do really love, where is it? Do I have it? I love this fabric so much, that one. And so I'm thinking about maybe doing this one. I don't know. I love this fabric so much. But do you guys remember when I was working on those pillowcases for charity? There was that Joann's Mickey Mouse fabric that was gray. There's something so beautiful about that Disney fabric. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do the Disney one or the Tula one, which is funny because the roads led to Disney and Tula once again. I swear I have no, I don't. I don't have other interests, and I'm okay with it. Have I tried a triangle roll yet? No. Really? I'm going to have to get, I see them in candies all the time. The Tula blenders, I have some. I want to say I have some, what's that? Some mineral that I could shop my stash like a good sewer should, but I do have some extra Tula around, and I haven't decided what size I want my project bags to be. I've seen them, the finished construction of the project bags, so I'm kind of assuming how it will all come together. And I'm also trying to figure out how much effort I want to put into the look of this bag. Like, do I want to go all out, or do I just want to knock out a bag so that I get the experience in making the bag? What's up, Wendy? But I definitely have some Tula. Maybe I just need to look in the Tula thing and see, do I want to use my Tula for a project bag? Or do I want to go take us to go buy fabric, which is always fun. Always a good time. I also collect black and white fabrics, and I have a huge bin full of black and white fabrics. Those are like the only fabrics that I buy for no reason. So we shall see. I want to do a little more shop in my stash this year, and I'm looking at some other ones that I purchased for a project that's probably never going to come to fruition. I thought I was going to make a quilt coat, and at some point I will, but it's probably not going to be out of those fabrics. So maybe I'll cut into those. I don't know. I just don't know. To buy or not to buy? That is the question. But I like those Disney. Those Disney colors. It was such a, and it's not a color story that I would usually be drawn to. It's very muted and super muted. The latest line from Allie K. No. Who is Allie K? I gotta check into Allie K. Who's Allie K with? She designs for Moda. Let me check it out. Moda's got a gazillion designers. Moda and Riley Blake have a whole bunch of designers. Oh, okay. I'm familiar. I think I have some Allie K maybe in my black and white. I know exactly who you're talking about. I can see one of her collections in my mind right now that I think I purchased some of. I know exactly who you're talking about. I think I got it from So Yeah. What's up, Becky? Becky, I'm over here trying to make decisions about buying fabric or sticking with what I've got. I need to go on a quilty adventure to some stores that I've never been to before or I haven't visited in a while. I don't know if that's going to be, I don't know. I don't know which direction I'm going to go in. That's not true. I think I'm going to try to hit up Palm Springs right now while it's cold. Because what I'm not going to do is go during the summertime. I'll tell you that right now. Not going during the summertime. But there was this woman that I ran into at, which show was that? The one in Santa Clara. So that would have been the Pacific International PIQF. And she said that she has a store that's new in Palm Springs, and I'd like to showcase that one. So I need to do that. There's another store that I'm obsessed with, and I didn't have Wi-Fi when I was in their store, and so I didn't get a chance to showcase that store when I was doing my shop hop. But you guys, it was my favorite store. It was my favorite store in the shop hop, and I'm sick about it. And it keeps coming up, and it's on my mind, so I'm going to try to get that video out soon. I'm gonna try. Because I did still film it. Okay. Yeah, Becky, I don't know. Am I going to buy fabric? I need to look to see what I have that I might want to use and then decide. If there is a bag in this fabric. Project bags. I love when I see people with project bags. Have you guys made your own project bags? Do your friends have like the coolest bags? Are you guys jealous? I'm totally jealous. North Orange County. Ooh, is Quilt Buzz? Is it Quilt Bee? check out, I think Quilt Bee is in Orange. I don't know if that's North Orange County though. But I know that there is it's called Orange Quilt Bee, if my mind serves me correctly. I haven't been there in a while. Orange Quilt Bee is not far from there. What's up, Taxi Bella? What's going on? Wonder where it is. I have decided to look for, there is a pressing pad that goes on top of my, what is it, that Martelli spinning table? Where could it be? Where could I have put it? This place is this big. And I'd like to just, you know what? I don't see it. So you know what? We're just going to go over to the ironing station and make it happen. I don't know where that thing could be. Where on earth could it be? Vegas strips. What are Vegas strips? 6.5? Oh, 6.5 inch strips. I think I have some of those. I have the ones that were by the company that came from, were they Australia? I think it was Australia. They have some really cute ombre strips. You know, your girl loves an ombre. She loves it. Where on earth could that strip be? That pressing thing be? I just don't know. So we are going to move all this over here and start pressing over here. Hold on. Let's go for a ride. Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, Rebecca, I don't know where it's not something that I use often, so I don't know where it could be. I thought it would be right here with the spinning mat, but it's not. So I don't use that spinning mat nearly enough, but I am contemplating getting the one by Caterpillar. Thinking about it. So we'll see. Yeah, those 6.5 inch strips, that would absolutely be a fast way to make a a large quilt quick. I really want to pull my clapper down, but at the same time, I don't feel like pulling my clapper down. If that makes sense. These guys will lay flat enough. Do you guys listen to any quilty podcasts? I was listening to, I think it was The Grateful Thread the other day. The Grateful Thread and Quilt Buzz. One of my goals that I cannot control and I do not want to control is to be on a podcast this year. Hopefully somebody will ask me or somebody will have one and they will invite me. And I don't care which one it is. I don't care whose it is. I don't care if it's quilt related or not. What's up, Sherry? It's just a random goal. Again, one that I can't control. I can't control that. I mean, I don't want to go and solicit. I just hope it happens. That's when I know I will be seeing, growth in the channel. Because that's what we're shooting for, is channel growth. I am obsessed with this fabric. So if you guys were with me at the, where was I? At Sewing Arts, the day that I did all those lives, that was insane. We were talking about this Ruby Star fabric and this quilt, and you guys did the pull. You guys helped me pull this. And I kept saying I had some fabric that I thought was Ruby Star that would go really nicely with a baby theme, like baby themed fabric. What's up, Annette? And I am really digging this. Wait till you guys see how it all comes together. It was such a good pull. When I tell you such a good pull, it's so much better than I thought. And I know when pulling 3 fabrics, how exciting can it be? Freaking exciting, guys. Freaking exciting. Oh, Sherry Bear. I've done a jelly roll, but I've done just a jelly roll race. I don't think I've done anything outside of that. I don't think. With jelly rolls. I'm the one who just walks around buying all the jelly rolls. God forbid I use a jelly roll. Taxi Miller, really, either Disney or quilting. Those are the only things I know extremely well outside of the field. Outside of my field expertise. So what I want to talk about? I don't know. All the things. All the quilty things. We can talk about notions. We can talk about designers. We can talk about fabric. We can talk about anything quilty. Anything quilty. We can talk about quilts in Disney. We can talk about machines. I don't know. Are you saying that's why I haven't been invited? You got nothing to talk about. You just ramble. Somebody said that on one of my videos recently. I got a comment that said something to the effect of, I don't want to hear you talk. I just want to see you make the bag. And I completely understand. However, they could have just fast forwarded through the talking and went straight to where the bag was being put together. But sometimes I have something to say about when I've made something. Yes, Sherry Bear. A jelly roll race goes quick, and it is mindless sewing. 30 minutes of mindless sewing. That's about how long it takes me to do a jelly roll. Grace quilt. Sherry, you want talking? Me too. Sometimes I need to know what the experiences were of the person who made the bag or the whatever it is. Like sometimes they're like, hey, I made this, I would make it again. This is where I struggled. This is great. This is where you find the pattern. I don't know. I get it. There's sometimes when I don't want to hear a lot of talking to. Sometimes I need the meat and the potatoes of things. But I also know how to work the YouTube. And I also watch a lot of people on double time. I'd speed up, if it's a 10-minute video, you double time it. Now it's a 5-minute video. It's fast so that I can get the information and I can move on. I'm like, lady, why are you being mean? See, that's how people get blocked and then they act like they don't know why. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't block her for that. Oh, Sherry Bear, that machine right there is the new Janome Home machine. So it's made by Janome and it's called New Home. I don't believe that it has an actual number to it associated with it. Nobody knows what it is. It's just called New Home. And it's a cutie patootie. It sews well. It's not any of my main squeezes. I just have mine for decoration. And if I ever threw a party, somebody would have some place to sew because it does sew really nicely. It's got about 15 stitches to it, I think. It's got 14 or 15 stitches. It's just a nice machine. It's lightweight if you travel. I met that machine. I met those machines in Missouri at a retreat. And there were several ladies who had them. And one of the women was confined to a wheelchair. And she was like, I can move this around. I can lift it up off the table. I can put it in my lap without it hurting me. And it just sold me. And the colors were just stunning. So what happened was I had a bored moment while I was in Missouri. I had one bored moment and thought, I'm gonna buy one. And then I could make a decision on the colors. There are the 3. The other day, the channel named them. What does Amanda name them? Flora, Fauna, and Merriweather. So now I just need to put their names on them. And that's the story about my machines. Boy, I love that about those machines. They're not my favorite purchase of 2023. My favorite purchase of 2023 is this ironing board. I love it so much. I almost want to buy another one. Is there a reason to do that? Absolutely not. Where would I put it? In the shipping and embroidery department, maybe, but I think that might be doing a bit much. Pretty much run my room down there too. You know what, Rebecca, they might have a pink one. I'm not a super pink girl, so I probably would not have chosen that one. So they might, I know for sure they have a deep blue one. And they might have a pink one. They might. If they did, the world would go crazy. A cute working, they look like candy. I mean, they're just the cutest machines ever. I was thinking about what colors I was going to put their names in. And I thought the teal one could get black and the lavender one could get white, but maybe I'll just do them all in white. White would stand out on all of them, mostly on the darker one, but I think everybody would get the gist of the flora, fauna, and Merriweather. I love it every time I say it. Amanda nailed it. I think that was Amanda who named it. I've got to go back and see. They still have pink? Yeah, there you go. It seems like a color they should have. Yeah, Sherry, I didn't pay more than probably about $150 for mine. I don't think I paid over $150 for any of them. They were different prices, and I think one of them I had to get from Joann's, and then the other two I think I did get from Home Depot. Where is she in? All right. We are getting close, guys. Now I want to know what the pink one looks like. I'm curious. Pink. Sonia, they can be my travel ones. It just depends on what project I'm doing. Like the project bags, I could, because I know I have a Teflon foot for it. So that could be the one that I take for this one. It depends upon what my projects are. So my travel machine, I have a Darth Vader for all of my like just straight up piecing needs, which would be Darth Vader. That's the super aggressive looking machine that's in HD9 and all black. These could be though. They could absolutely, because I could just snatch it off the wall. It's 5 pounds and just run with it. But it depends on my projects, which machine needs to come with me. But the machines that do not move are the M7 and the and Walt Disney down there. We don't move those. Although I see people taking their full-fledged embroidery machines to classes to do those Kimberbell classes. I was like, who's taking that? Everybody but me. If I ever try to do something in the hoop, and I need to take some classes so that I can learn my embroidery machines better and understand, like a in the hoop design better. But goodness gracious, I need somebody to carry it for me. I see why people bring their husbands. I've seen many husbands come to retreat, set up their wives' sewing areas, and then shake the spot. I've seen it many a day, and I get it because these machines are huge. And the M7 isn't even like a full-fledged, this one isn't the embroidery one. It's just an M7, and I'm not moving that. What's up, Constance? Yeah, a Luminaire. I've seen it. I'll never forget the first time I saw it. It was like walking into a room of excellence, though, because it's such an amazing machine, and they look amazing. When you see a Luminaire, you're like, oh, that's the big daddy of the machines. Hey, I'm with you. It was amazing, but I'm just saying. And they have those big, huge cases. I once saw the case and didn't even know, I couldn't even understand I was like, what is that for? Why would somebody need that? Oh yeah, it's for their embroidery arm, which is, you know, it requires a very large thing. What's up, Donna? Donna, have I shown the gaggle of geese quilt with the binding? It might be on the last. What was I working on the last live? Maybe not. The gaggle of geese quilt comes out on Sunday though. Like you'll see the whole process and the putting it together and everything. Did I show that with the binding? I don't know if you guys have seen it. It doesn't have a label on it, so I guess I can't say it's done, but outside of that, it's done. Okay. Constance, I'm glad you enjoy watching me. I love having the company. Oh, Rebecca, you got the big guns. So I want the X, whatever the X3 is, that's going to be my next machine. Hold on, let me bring you guys back over to the table here. Okay. That looks weird. Why does that look weird? Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. We are going to do this last one right here. The hoop size, maybe so, because you know the I need to know what Foth just came out with. I need to know the hoop size of a Foth. Or does the Foth do embroidery? Because the last time I checked, the largest hoop size that anybody had was the M17 with the hoop that most people can fit in. It's a huge hoop. And I'm really getting into embroidery like a lot. So I want to know all the embroidery things. I need to make some design decisions really quickly. The throat size, the hoop size, throat size. Yeah, I think the only reason to buy Brother embroidery is if you care about Disney. Outside of that, I'd go Baby Lock because the Baby Lock machines are identical and cost less. And if you really want to just get the best that I think the market has to offer on a dual machine than just going ahead and grab a Janome. Mm-hmm. I am thinking something. Okay. How am I going to cook this one up? Oh, really? And that is a big deal. The customer service and support. Just sip a little water here. What's up, Jazzy? You're not late. You are not late. I am on the Fabric Cafe website right now looking for this free pattern and making sure that they haven't dropped a book that I don't know about. And they're quick. I tell you. I feel like every time I get my footing, they're doing another one. Every time. Okay. I am going to try something. I want to do row 2. We're going to do 2. Row 5 is going to be 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Row 7 is going to be 4. Yep, love it. All right. I've made some weird design choices because, we zhuzh up things around here. And I feel good about it. Okay, what are we talking about? January 16th? Okay. Sounds good to me. Okay. Do you guys love this colorway? I am so loving it. Okay. Debbie, I like this. Somebody, when I was originally doing it, I don't remember who it was, but they were like, I think it's giving me Halloween vibes. And I was like, no, this does not give. In the camera, it comes up so bright, but this color is very rusty. It's not bright orange by a long shot. Not by a long shot. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. Yes. All right. Sure, you got it. You looked at it and you were like, not for me. I get it. Hey, if it's not for you, it is not for you. I don't think I'm piecing this together smart. I feel as though I'm not. We're going to change it. Oh, they're just. Now, let me ask you, Rebecca, if they're not selling Baby Lock, does that mean they're not selling Brother either? that's a weird thing. Okay. All right. I guess they do have to be two different companies. I got two different names. So that's it. Even though one makes one, I guess you get customer service from the other and so on and so forth. Forgive me, guys. I am guzzling down food. I realized I hadn't eaten anything today. Nothing. And so I had to grab a little something. I can't believe I haven't eaten today. Yes, I can. Sometimes I get up and I'm just like, go, 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 go. There are things on my plate and I want to get them done. So I just go. And then I'm like, why am I feeling a little, and I don't feel bad or anything. I just felt like something was off. And I'm like, oh, you haven't eaten. It's that. Yeah, I guess their reasons do make sense to them. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, Rebecca, when I'm going, I'm going. And I had a big something that I wanted to get done today. You ever have stuff that you avoid because it's difficult? Procrastination, I guess. And it's not necessarily difficult, it's just unfamiliar. And I'm entering into a world of unfamiliar with this business. And there are some things that I've just been avoiding that I can't avoid any longer, which is good. It's only one way to do it and know it, and it's to go through it. I'm just trying to make the best business decisions I can. And I had one that was just been looming for no reason. So I was finally like, I'm on it today. And I fell down the rabbit hole and was like, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh, Rebecca, editing your videos. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. And that is not my favorite thing to do. I'm actually hoping for an editor. I'm hoping that one will just fall out the sky this year. And that's pretty much what they would have to do for me to be able to afford them, is just fall out the sky. But it is if I had an editor, I would bring you guys so much content. Gotta eat that frog. Yep. You know it. You know it. Yeah. Rebecca, I wish you could have seen me yesterday. Yesterday I had some free time, which really it does not exist. Free time is not a thing. There's always something to be done for the business. And I was just trying to do anything except for what I needed to do. And everybody knew it. Everybody knew it. I went to go visit my brother for no reason. He was like, you really don't know what to do with yourself right now. I'm like, I know what I need to be doing. And they all know what I need to be doing too. And they were like, just go take care of that, please. Just go get it done. I'm hemming and hawing. Constance Janome does. Janome makes that M17. And I love it. I don't have it, but I love it. I'm just waiting for that to fall out the sky too. And that one actually might fall out the sky for me. I might be able to make that one happen. Okay, this is a cute row. When it's time to catch it, you're absolutely right, but I'm hoping that I can get my hands on one. I'm hoping. We'll see. This quilt is such an easy one, but piecing it is taking me, I don't know why I didn't think that piecing together, what is it, 8 rows of 6 was not going to take me a little longer. Because again, I never calculate the right amount of time to do stuff. Never. Yeah, Debbie, I've got on the right shoes today, but I'm only going to be here for a little bit longer. I can't stay all night like I want to. You know me, I will try to stay with you guys for too long. What's up, Tammy? Why is it that I wonder why people don't get alerts? I wonder what that's about. How can I help that? What can I do to help that? I bet it would be helpful if I had a consistent day and time, but I just hop on when it moves me. When the moment just moves me. Rebecca, you get your alerts late. Becky, we appreciate that. Thank you. We appreciate it so much. So Tammy, today I'm working on the free pattern called Triangles and Squares by Fabric Cafe. Thank you, Carolyn. Yeah, I'm digging this one too. I think this is gonna be this is gonna be a really cute for like no reason quilt. You know, it's not a lot happening here. It's not ultra fancy in construction, but just with some really good color placement and color options for a baby quilt, this is really cool. I would want it too. What's up, Chris? Oh, I wonder, Chris, maybe that's it. I know I wouldn't want to do that either. There's no way. I do not want to know what's happening in the no. I try to turn off notifications. I only want to be notified when I want to be notified. Tammy, don't be scared of these. This is the foundation of all quilts for the most part. Everybody's quilt's got some half square triangles in it. The ones to be scared of, which I still don't want you to be scared of, would be half rectangle triangles. Those are a little different. Those are a little trickier, but not doable. I've done them, so Lord knows everybody else can. Do not be scared of these. They are not difficult, and they're such a foundational block. Once you get to this block, you're in the game. Once you get this block, you are cooking with gas. You're we're not late. Nobody's late. I'm just, kicking it with everybody. Yeah, there are so many people who do them so differently. I do them differently half the time too. There's some people who give you, one at a time, two at a time. It just depends upon who's doing what. But yeah, so many people. The video that went viral where I think Nadine did like 32 at a time. Great video. Very helpful. Ladine, not Nadine, Ladine. I love it too, Chris. I love this mat so much. It's so sleek. However, when I'm doing black fabric on black, I have to make better decisions with where I place it. Still doable. I think it still looks a lot more, it looks better. It looks better. But that black on black is not a joke. It is not a game. And I could always just use the white side, right? Could. Tell me what you thinking. What's gonna pop? What you thinking? What are you thinking? Are you thinking this quilt is gonna pop? Because I'm thinking the same thing. Yeah, I was thinking about flipping it over. I was thinking about it. Yeah, this quilt is going to actually go hard. I'm surprised because it was such an unassuming, free pattern, simple. Although I know I like half square triangles. I know I do. One of the first meetings, actually the first meeting that I ever went to, I was new to quilting, of course. And I overheard some women discussing, quilt blocks. And they were talking about how they loved, and these are quiltresses that were having this conversation. And they were talking about how they loved half square triangles. And I was like, why would somebody love a half square triangle? What are they talking about? I mean, at the time I knew what a half square triangle was, but I didn't know. I get it now. I get how somebody can love a half square triangle. A lot. Debbie, mine's going to be, I can tell you exactly how big it'll be when I'm done. It's going to be 41 by 53. It will be 41 by 53 when I call this one done. Now, of course, you can make this. I mean, this is really a very, very, very simple quilt. And if you can do a little quilt math and not even super hard quilt math, you can make this bigger. And the fastest way to make this a little bit bigger, in my opinion, I would change all of these sashing strips by like 2 inches. Nailed it. Like just bam, just bigger quickly. And that would do it. And just that tiny increase could really make this quilt a good throw size. Oh no, Tammy, no worries. This is the size of the pattern. So the pattern is just just this size. I haven't judged it in the size category or anything like that. Nothing in that way. This little fabric is so cute. I didn't show you guys the fabric because they didn't have it at the store, but this is what it looks like. And I just think it's such a cute little fabric. Catherine, this is a free pattern on the Fabric Cafe website. Next week when I release it, I'll have it all there, and I don't have it right now, but it's free. So, but it's free for a limited time. It'll be free for a few months. So you want to hurry up and get on it, but it's called the Triangles and Squares pattern. It's free right now. And look, this one has an owl in it. Isn't that owl cute? Now, is it right side up? No. I guess I could turn it the right way so you can see the owl. There we go. Isn't he cute? Such a cute block. So in between all of these sashing strips, there will be another sashing strip that goes across the top per the pattern. Debbie, you're right. You can just make the borders bigger too. What's I'm looking for? These are the sashing strips that will go in between the rows. Such a simple design that packs got a little kick to it. That has a little kick to it. Ruby Star is such a mood. They have such a very specific style. Timmy, I think you should. Matter of fact, I think this is a great quilt to start with when in regards to half square triangles, because there's so many that you have to do. So many. And then it's done and you don't have to think about it. Yep, it'll be lots of practice. Rebecca, you love Ruby Star? Man, the Ruby Star girlies love Ruby Star. They love it. And you can tell, you can tell who likes what, you kind of know the style and the vibe of the person. All of my friends, we all know which speakers we're going to like at the guild meetings and who's going to be going crazy over new fabric by whom. Who's talking about what's getting ready to drop. Three. You notice that, Debbie? Debbie saw. I'm zhuzhing it. I'm taking something and I'm giving it a more negative space. So my idea for this was that it would be a baby quilt for the modern mom, for the moms who are not digging the pinks and the blues and the pastels, for the moms who have those grayish homes with all the beige and the modern mom. But this is such an easy pattern. I thought it might be, a good play on a baby quilt and playing with some different color fabrics. But when I looked at it, it just needed a little of a MAC-tastic spin on it. So just three. You love it. You get me. Debbie, you get me. 3 well-placed ones will give it a more modern feel, I think. Or a weird feel. And I like things that are weird. So there you go. There you go. She did do it. Oh, I still haven't done that video. I've seen it. I've seen the Tula Cat collection. And it looks good. She's got some pieces that are worth screaming about. Debbie, in regards to the number, it was either going to be 3 or 5. Why? Because things look a little more aesthetically pleasing in odd numbers. So I was shooting for 3 or 5. Thank you, Kara. Thank you. I'm hoping to give it, breathe some life into it. And hopefully my crazy choices to zhuzh it a little bit won't be too off-putting for everybody. Because using black on a baby quilt probably freaks people out. 3 is good, Debbie? Okay. I love that you caught that. I was wondering if anybody was going to catch it. I wasn't going to say anything about it because that's supposed to be the big reveal. But yeah, whatever. Whatever. Ah, Tula. You needed this idea for a baby quilt about 2 weeks ago. Well, now you can just have it in your back pocket. If you ever need to bust something out and you're like, all right, let's do a little something, kind of a little bit more of a modern feel. I love that you said you wouldn't have given it a second look. I know. Sometimes you got to see stuff worked up, you know? Sometimes you really need to see it worked up. You had looked at it before, Tammy, and you were like, But Tammy, you probably wouldn't have liked it because it had all these half square triangles in it. And that's not your zhuzh yet. That's not your thing yet. Oh, good, Chris. Yeah, subtle. Not really what I do. This is not really. No. We are just going to give everything a little zhuzh. Everything. Everything gets a little zhuzh. Most things. Every now and then I'll do something straight up, but Amber, I've done at least one Fabric Cafe quilt in flannel, and I liked it. So why is it every time I feel like I'm hitting my stride, I've got to stop? Isn't that how it always goes? But one of the things I strive for in my work is for it to be stark and evocative. And one of the ways to do that is to really try to reach for, um, the hard and the soft, the white, the black, the lot of contrast, the high contrast. And I think we nailed that in this one. All right, I'm going to sew this last row, and then I'm going to call it for today. Will you guys all be joining me next week for Road to California? Even if you are not here in Cali, I'm hoping that you follow my lives and whatnot. because I will definitely be taking you guys along with me for this crazy journey. From your couch, Chris, that's the way to do it. I'll tell you all the things to get, and I'll show you all the pretty quilts. Shoshana, that's cool. That's cool. Come on with your girl. Come hang out. Let's do it. We'll do one of those marathon lives where I'm just live for too long. I'm hoping this is a really well-attended show in regards to the vendors. We're still in our rebuilding years from COVID. And the first one that I ever went to was before COVID hit. And then I kind of got away from it and whatnot, but everybody got away from quilting and things. Well, I don't know what people were doing, but I got away from it for a second. And then the next year that it came back just was not as large. So I hope that it gets back to being super big. Super duper duper big. Because boy, did I have a time. I had a time. What day? I will be live Thursday at some point, Friday. You know what? Let me rephrase that. For sure, Friday, Saturday. No, wrong. I will be live for sure on Thursday. For sure. And probably Friday. But I think. So the show runs from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I am going to be doing that other show on Saturday. So I will need to have gotten everything that I want to get on Thursday and Friday, because I don't think the show floor opens until Wednesday night. And I don't know that I need to do the opening. I can do Road to California in 2 days and be cool. Impressions Expo. It's a different kind of, it's a apparel show. It's about the apparel industry. And because I am trying to take over the apparel industry in quilting, I've got some stuff I've got to do. Not trying to take it over, but I'm definitely trying to put my stamp on it. I've got some very interesting things underway with that. So just hang with your girl. Roll with me. You never know what kind of madness we are going to get into. You thought it was this weekend. Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday. And no, it can't be. No, it's not. Because my birthday was just what, Monday or something? Yeah, no. It's the week after. You just scared me, Debbie. Like, did I miss it? Do I need to stop what I'm doing right? I couldn't have got there anyway, as late as it is now. Ha! Old school alert. Nice. I love it. I'm in UK where it's cold and wet and miserable. Oh. Well, it's definitely not cold, although somebody just put the heater on, so somebody in here is cold, but it is not cold. Matter of fact, I was outside briefly without a jacket on, and I did not have any issues. Oh, good. So, Debbie, okay, it's you and it's not me. Okay, good, because I would hate to think that I just accidentally missed Road to California. That would just be no bueno for me. It'd be so bad. It would be so bad. Okay, let's make sure they're all the right way, and they are. Everything looks good. That one's done. We're going to lay out the other one, and then we're going to call it. So that we're all ready to do it when it is time. So you guys, we need a word for today. What did we talk about today? What was interesting? Anybody got a word for today? What's the word for, you say? Well, if you make it to the end of the lives, I like to throw in a little secret word for people to put in the comment section. Bonus points when they use it in a sentence. It's just fun. Just a little game we play. Just a little game. Tammy, Road to California is a quilt convention that comes annually in Ontario, California. And they call it Road to California. Oh. What's up, Terry? You made it in here. What's going on? Oh, I love this fabric. Love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, did we pick a word? Terry, is that your word? Wishing? Sonia, you said owl. Debbie, you said road. Oh, random. Before we go, So random. We're going to go with Sonia's owl. Let me tell you why. One, there's an owl in this fabric. So yeah. But I was listening to somebody's podcast or something, and they said, how many owls would you need to see in a day before you knew something was wrong, or before you made a phone call to somebody? And it was hilarious to hear how many different answers there were. Because for me, and I think maybe it's just the location that I live in, if I see 2 owls in a day, oh no, I'm making a call. Somebody, hey, what's going on? Everybody okay? I've seen 2 owls today, and that's just, it's just a strange, it's strange. One guy had said like 7 or 8. I'm like, no, I don't care if you live in Alaska or wherever there are owls. I don't care. No. Owls, no, absolutely not. So, what's up, husband? I'm live. And they can probably see you. And it's very warm in here. All right, you guys, I am gonna call it owls. You leaving? They can see you patting my behind. Thank you, but it's okay. It's yours. You're going to work. See you later. Be safe. Bye-bye. Husbands. Let me see. Yes, owls. Anything more than 1 for me. And so tell me, you guys, definitely using a sentence. The word is owls. Everybody says hello. I thought I heard him. I was like, whose car is that? All right. We are out of here for today. If you've done so already, the name, the word is owl. And I love the owls. It was a hilarious conversation. I can't wait to see the sentences. I hope people make it to the end of this live. So let me cut it off now so that people can actually make it. All right, guys. I will catch you guys in the next one. Today is what? What is today? I have no idea what today is. Like, no clue. It's Thursday, right? Videos are now coming out on Sundays and Wednesdays. That feels better. So look for Sunday for that Gaggle of Geese quilt to come on out. And I will probably be live again working on this at some point. Make sure you guys have your notifications on, even if they don't always tell us or tell you guys. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.